In the new film Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey portrays Ron Woodruff, a foul-mouthed, homophobic, bull-riding Texan who all of a sudden finds out he has AIDS.
Have you ever used intravenous drugs?
It's 1985. The doc tells him he's got 30 days to live.
There ain't nothing out there can kill Ron Woodruff in 30 days.
For the role, McConaughey had to lose nearly 50 pounds, which by the time of the Toronto Film Festival, he's long since gained back.
How did you do it? What was your weight loss method?
That was just a controlled diet, and I actually was eating pretty healthy. I was having my 5 ounces of protein for lunch and dinner, a couple of vegetables. I was eating fine, and I also had my wine. And I just did it where I lost 3.5 to 4 pounds a week.
After his diagnosis, Ron hits the library, heads to doctors in Mexico, bringing back a trunk full of alternative treatments for the disease. He opens for desperate AIDS sufferers.
The Dallas Buyers Club.
Preserving others' lives gives his life purpose.
Why are we here?
Nice restaurant, beautiful woman. That's where I feel like a human again.
In the process, he takes on the medical establishment and the FDA.
These are patients?
Yes, sir.
They're also the names of players on the Dallas Cowboys.
You treating these people?
Convincing a doctor, played by Jennifer Garner, that the drug AZT is making AIDS patients sicker.
He kind of inspires her by taking his health into his own hands, and she starts to react more from her heart than from her head.
I've been looking for you, Lone Star.
The character Rayon, played by Jared Leto,
You don't deserve our money.
is a transsexual who has AIDS and shares Ron's uncompromising will to live.
The makers of the film thought of you first for the role. Why do you think that was?
Maybe it's because I have nice legs. I don't know.
Yeah, this is Rayon.
What was that like for you to take on these characteristics that some might say, oh, that's, so stereotypical?
I mean, if stereotypes are wearing a wig and high heels, then okay. But, I think that in film we've seen the tranny as comedic relief quite a bit. I think that it was important for me to flesh out a real human being.
The real-life Ron Woodruff died in 1992, and the screenplay inspired by his life languished until McConaughey, who's getting Best Actor buzz for this role, championed the project.
It was hard to get this film made.
It was around for 16 years and did not get made. It was something that when I read it, I was like, it put its fangs in me, is what I went back and saw that I wrote on the cover.
McConaughey giving fangs to a role that many here describe as the most challenging of his career. Jason Bellini, The Wall Street Journal, Toronto.